Good evening, Charlston, South Carolina. Thanks for welcoming me here. I got in touch with a guy named Raphael Sharp. Listen, and he heard some of my stuff, and he kind of liked it. He said, he give me some exposure. He'll pay for my motel tonight, but I gotta make my way back home. But anyway, getting on with this shit. I was talking to a cousin of mine. He said, I'm gonna tell you what's funny. What's funny is you need to keep your day job. I say, no. I'm gonna tell you what's really funny. You need your day job. And hey, man, look. And then we got this thing with Steve Harvey talking about this 90-day trial session. This man probably got married 3 times in 90 days. You gonna be with this person for 90 days. You gonna be paying the bills, paying the car notes, taking out to dinner, doing all this and that. And after the 90 days come, you done spent about $30,000. All of a sudden, she gotta find herself. This is some bullshit that was conjured up by Steve Harvey. Man, come on. Now come on. 90 days? Damn, I'm not a faggot. I want to know something about you within a 90-day period. Yeah, I got to know something. Now, back into the COVID situation, you got motherfuckers around here that's still wearing face masks. I feel like the ones that's still wearing face masks is still stuck in time. Now, back in the COVID days, when I seen a cat that wasn't wearing a face mask, that means this brother would use sex without a condom. Because he would look at somebody and say, oh, she don't got that. She can't have that. And as far as, like, sometimes we talk about the laws of the land. Now, this is one law of the land. Okay, you get this guy or this girl, go in the store, she shoplifts, all of a sudden, she goes to jail. Now you get this other European-type persuasion person, go in there and pick up some shit, all of a sudden, they give it a condition. Kleptomania. Boy, that's kleptomania. We got a place for him. We got an institution that can cure that. We know that's a condition. Now, back in the days, it was a word talking about, I know that's right. When are they gonna stop this shit? I'm talking to some people the other day, and every fucking word I said, they say, I know that's right. I know that's right. I said, well, let me do some shit. Let me try this shit. I say, hey, Billy, I went to the moon last night. I know that's right. Damn, what the fuck? When you gonna get rid of that shit? Now, I used to be in law enforcement, and then I had friends that I used to go by their house, and I go by their house, and I couldn't get out of this knocking phase. I go by there and say, bah, 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 knocking on the door. All of a sudden, I go in there. These motherfuckers done put up their dope, put up their cars, all this shit, hid the holes in the back room, and sitting up like they having dinner. I did not know I was fucking with them until they let me know that I was fucking with them. I didn't know. That was just a habit. That was just a habit I had. It was a habit. I didn't know that I was causing confusion. And another thing, how about these holidays? Okay, you take Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, everybody get together, eat all the turkey and all this bullshit. It's one of the most tragic days in history. But anyway, Ray over there. So Ray over there having a ball. It's on a Thursday. Damn, everything good. All of a sudden, Ray go back on Friday morning, want to get some more of the turkey. They say, look, Ray, you know you're not welcome over here. You better go over there and see Baby. We don't have nothing for you. You got to go see Baby. Yeah, it's a lot of bullshit by the families. Life is just something, man. And then a lot of times when you come up on a motherfucker that you want to get rid of, might be a good friend. He come up to you telling you about blah, 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 just talking about you and this and that, all this shit. And then the only thing you got to say, nigga, the only reason you're not talking about me is you talking to me. You talking to me. That's the only reason you're not talking about me. Now, I had this girl one time. Man, I thought I was a bad motherfucker. I was hitting that thing left and right and left. I say, damn, after about 2 weeks, I noticed this motherfucker would never go to sleep. I say, shit, I'm supposed to put him to sleep sometime. So all of a sudden, every time I hit this thing, I'm looking around, she wait, talking about, you ready for another round? I said, round for what? What the fuck? This motherfucker never went to sleep. So one day, I was laying in bed, and all of a sudden, I ain't gonna tell you the whole details of this shit, but all of a sudden, I'm laying down, my leg flew up in the air. All I can say, she worked wonders with her mouth for the whole week. I walked around like a motherfucking faggot. But let me tell you what happened with this chick. I say, well, fuck this. I'm gonna do something here. So what happened is I got a whole bunch of sleeping pills. And I dropped them sleeping pills on her, and she went to sleep. And I tried to wake her up, tried to bullshit. I said, you ready? She was slobbering at the mouth. She's slobbering at the mouth. I said, yeah, motherfucker, I got you now. I got you now. A lot of you old motherfucking players, I'm gonna tell you how to get out of a court case. Like I told you on one of my previous skits about the girl dressing like a motherfucking man, whooping ass, and by the time she go to court, she looking like she just got out of church. You gonna lose that case. Okay, so you take a motherfucking brother, think he's this and that, you hell and shit, hell, he's a tough man. All the young folks taking it easy on him, but he gonna come up on one of these damn young boys ain't gonna give a fuck about him and wear that ass out. Okay, in order to beat that case, even if you was in the wrong, your ass better go to court and have a damn walker, wheelchair, and every motherfucking thing. Say, you know, this motherfucker, he sure hurt me. I'm a war veteran, and that boy sure hurt me. Yeah, and that's how you beat that case. Now, back into the drug world, I was living in New Jersey, and so I was at this bar, and I hadn't did no motherfucking weed in the last 45 years because of this incident. I'm in a motherfucking bar. I smoked some weed. I didn't know whether to stand up or sit the fuck down, so I say, what I'll do, I go home and lay down. So I'm on Highway 22, the most dangerous ass road in New Jersey. And I'm out there listening to Marvin Gaye, and I'm on stage with all them and did this and that. All these motherfucking cars passing by me 100 miles an hour. I say, damn. All of a sudden I looked up, I seen a fucking blue light, and the man stopped me. He say, do you know why I'm stopping you? By me having previous law enforcement, I thought maybe we were buddies. I said, yeah, these motherfuckers going 100 miles an hour. These motherfuckers too fast. He said, no, sir, I stopped you because you're impeding the flow of traffic. I said, what the fuck you talking about? He said, you're going 22 miles an hour. I said, what? He said, you're going 22 miles an hour. And they escorted my black ass home, told me not to fucking come back. Another incident with state troopers, I'm out there on Highway 17 with my buddy, Buddy. We out there riding, the motherfucker pulled us over. All of a sudden, Buddy had this weed, he put it out the window. And the lady comes say, now, Buddy, tell me now, is this your weed? He said, yeah, well, okay. So she called the state trooper. State troopers got us in the car. He said, I now, I gotta piss. The state trooper say, we don't do that kind of shit. We don't stop. He said, you gonna have your car wet. I gotta piss. And then all of a sudden, the state trooper laughed all the fucking way to the jail. We got to the fucking jail, and as they released us, Big Buddy said, hey, look here. Can I get my weed back? Them motherfuckers almost cracked their damn side. He said, can I get my weed back? They almost cracked their motherfucking side. I'm gonna tell you, life is something else. Life is something else. Actually, life ain't nothing but comedy. There ain't nothing but comedy. Okay, back in my young years, I was on my way to California. I was in the Marine Corps. Spent all my motherfucking money on getting on the plane. And I'm a country boy. I ain't know nothing about no damn airplanes and shit. I was on some old shit called the Piedmont. All you old school motherfuckers know what Piedmont is. Piedmont, you can hear air coming in, that bitch rushing. And so they passing out this food, all this shit. I'm broke as a motherfucker. I say, nah, I'm depressed. I don't want any food. No, it wasn't that. I know if I go in a restaurant and eat, I can run, but damn if I know how to fly. I can't fly, so I didn't eat that shit. And then when I finally got to California, I was telling all these motherfucking jokes and lies, talking about my experience, and I ain't know a damn thing, but they still fed me. As you look around these days, you don't see that many people out here panhandling that much. They got high tech. Now it's called cash out. I was at the house the other day. I got this thing from this girl talking about cash out me $20. In my mind, I was saying, damn, what the fuck can $20 do for her? Then I started thinking, if they call about 20 or 30 people for that shit, they'll have a good day. Technology now, all they gotta do is sit home on their chair and do cash out. Now, it was this brother was telling me about his family. You know, he said he thought he was a patriot. Every time he go to their house, they say, you ain't gonna have to take off your shoes, brother. You keep yours on. Unc say, he looked in the corner, everybody had their shoes piled up, but he didn't have his, so he felt good. About 10 years later, they say, let me tell you this. The reason we didn't want you to take off your shoes, your motherfucking feet stink, man. We'd rather have your shoes on our carpet than to have your feet. We don't know where them motherfuckers went. My goodness. And all you church folks, all you fake-ass church folks, let me tell you something like this. All you folks in church faking the Holy Ghost and putting your hands on folks, it's people watching you. I went to church one Sunday. This lady come telling me, we love you. I say, I love y'all too, but looky here. On Monday, when I pass by your house, you won't even wave. She say, you know I'm old. I can't see. I say, well, hell, when you were young, you still didn't wave. And the same lady, I stayed away about a couple of years, and I went by her house. She say, oh, my goodness, I can't believe what I heard about you. I said, you know what? If I believed what I heard about you, I wouldn't even be at your house. And so this is about the end of my stint on this. But anyway, it's been a pleasure being here in your fair town, and hope to see you again sometime. Peace out. And remember this, if you ever be in a relationship, and if you leave this relationship, don't leave to teach a personal lesson. Leave because you learned yours. And I'm going to say good night and peace out.